Some men think loyalty is natural. They believe that if they love hard enough, stay consistent enough, and treat her like a queen, she will stay. But what if I told you? Some women are not designed for stability. Not because they are evil. Not because they are broken. But because their mind is wired for constant emotional stimulation. For certain women, love isn't about connection. It's about attention. They don't love the man, they love the feeling he gives them. So when that feeling fades, when the excitement cools, when comfort replaces chaos, she starts searching, not for someone better, but for someone new. Some women are addicted to drama the way others are addicted to drugs. Fights, breakups, makeups, tears, passion. They don't want peace. Peace feels boring. They want a man who ignites them, not one who stabilizes them. So what do? They move from one emotional high to the next. Loyalty demands vulnerability. To stay with one man means being fully seen. Your flaws, your insecurities, your truth. But some women cannot handle that level of exposure. So instead of being known, they prefer being admired. And admiration is easier to get. When you leave before they see the real you. Here's the painful part. These types of women rarely leave the toxic man. They leave the good one. Because the toxic one keeps them emotionally unstable. But the good one forces them to face themselves. And they can't handle that. So why can't some women stay loyal to one man? Because loyalty isn't just love. Loyalty is discipline. Loyalty is self-control. Loyalty is choosing stability over excitement. And not everyone is capable of that. The lesson: don't try to fix someone who still craves chaos. Don't fight to prove your worth to someone addicted to constant replacements. Because loyalty isn't proven by words. It's proven by consistency. And some people were never built for it. No one wakes up one day and decides to be disloyal. Most of these patterns start long before love ever enters the picture. Look closer and you'll find a history. A father who left too soon. A household where love was earned, not given. A mother who normalized survival over attachment. When a young girl grows up learning that love disappears, she stops trusting stability. And when she finally enters adulthood, she becomes the one who leaves first. Not because she wants to hurt others, but because she refuses to feel abandoned again. So she abandons before she can be abandoned. Modern society tells women, never settle, always look for better. If he fails once, replace him. Movies sell fantasy romance. Social media sells options. Friends sell bad advice. They say, there's always another man waiting. And maybe that's true. But endless choices create zero contentment. She thinks she's leveling up. But really, she's just starting over again and again, never satisfied. Men make one critical mistake. They assume that loyalty is about how well you treat her. But loyalty isn't built on kindness alone. It is built on respect. And respect is built on boundaries. If she fears losing you, she will stay. If she knows you'll stay no matter what, she will leave. Not because she wants to, but because certainty kills attraction for unstable minds. So why can't some women stay loyal? Because their past controls their present. Because society feeds their ego faster than reality feeds their soul. Because they don't fear loss. And until they learn what real love, real discipline, and real consequences feel like, they will keep running. From man to man. From moment to moment. From truth to distraction. Most men react to female disloyalty the wrong way. They beg. They argue. They compete for her attention. But hear the truth. The moment you try to win her back, you already lost. Because loyalty cannot be earned after betrayal. It can only be given from the beginning. If she tests your worth, walk away. Real loyalty doesn't require convincing. When you're betrayed, your first instinct will be rage or heartbreak. But reacting emotionally will only feed her power. Instead, become silent, stoic, distant, controlled. Let her feel the weight of losing a man who doesn't beg, who doesn't break, who doesn't chase. Masculine strength isn't loud. It's calm. Not every woman you love is meant to stay. Some are experiences. Some are lessons. Some are warnings. Your mistake wasn't loving her. Your mistake was believing she was capable of loving you the same way. From now on, test loyalty before giving commitment, not the other way around. Want real revenge. Not anger. Not insults. Not exposing her. The best revenge is indifference. To become unreachable. To show her, you were never the reason for my worth, just a chapter, not the story. One day she will look back and realize she lost a man who would have stayed. And she replaced him with a man who never will. So remember this. Some women can't stay loyal. Not because you weren't enough, but because nothing is enough for someone who doesn't know themselves. Your job is not to fix them. Your job is to protect your soul. I know you think I don't care. I know you think I betrayed you easily. But the truth is, I don't know how to stay. Not with one person. Not in one emotion. Not in one promise. Because I don't trust it. You think I left because I stopped loving you. But I left because I didn't know how to handle being loved for real. You were consistent, you were stable, you were kind. And that scared me more than anything. Because consistency means permanence. And permanence means risk. If I stay, you might truly see me. See my flaws, see my damage, see my depth. So before you could leave me, I left you. Chaos feels safer to me than peace. Arguing feels familiar. Tension feels normal. Being chased makes me feel desired. But being loved, that makes me feel exposed. So when you gave me peace, I ran back to chaos. Not because I wanted better, but because I only understand pain as proof of passion. I know it's toxic, I know I'm hurting good men. But every time I try to stay, a voice in my head whispers, "This won't last, don't get used to it." So I destroy it before it can destroy me. I've never been loyal. Not because I don't want to be, but because loyalty requires trust, and I don't trust love. So now you understand. Sometimes betrayal isn't about evil. It's about fear. But fear doesn't excuse destruction. Because no matter the reason, a broken person will break others, whether they mean to or not. Loyalty is not proven by promises. It's not proven by "I love you" or "I'd never do that." Loyalty is proven in silence, when no one is watching. So before you give your heart away, look for the signs. 1. She needs constant male attention. She still entertains random messages. Still posts thirst traps just for fun. Still keeps backup options just in case. A loyal woman doesn't need attention from strangers to feel good. If she craves validation from other men, she will eventually respond to one of them. 2. She talks about her ex, too fondly or too bitterly. If she still hates him, she's not over him. If she still misses him, she's not done with him. Whether it's anger or nostalgia, her emotions still belong to another man. And a woman who hasn't closed the past can't truly open her future with you. 3. She flirts easily, then calls it just my personality. Laughing too hard at other men's jokes. playful touches, suggestive texts but as friends. Understand this clearly. Women know exactly when they're flirting. Don't fall for the act. If she treats boundaries like a joke now, she'll treat loyalty like an excuse later. 4. She only behaves when she fears consequences. When you're present, she's respectful. When you're absent, she becomes someone else. Loyalty is not how she behaves when you're watching. It's how she behaves when she believes you'll never find out. 5. She's addicted to excitement, not connection. She loves chaos more than peace. She wants surprises over stability. She mistakes comfort for boredom and kindness for weakness. A woman who constantly chases emotional highs will eventually create emotional destruction. A loyal woman makes you feel safe. An unstable one makes you feel anxious. Your body always knows before your mind catches up. Listen to your discomfort. Because once you fall in love with the wrong woman, you won't be thinking logically anymore. Some men hold on to hope. They think, maybe she'll come back better. Maybe she'll realize my value. Maybe losing me will fix her. But let's ask the real question. Can a woman who once betrayed loyalty ever truly become faithful? The hard truth. Yes, she can change. But only under one condition. She must feel consequences stronger than comfort. As long as she believes she can lose good men and still replace them, she won't change. As long as she believes she can cheat, lie, or explore her options, she won't change. Real transformation doesn't come from regret. It comes from loss. She only changes when reality hurts more than fantasy. When she finally meets a man who walks away and never looks back. When silence replaces arguments. When indifference replaces attention. When she realizes, he wasn't like the others, I will never find that again. Only then does reflection begin. But understand something. Change is not your responsibility. You are not her savior. You are not her therapist. You are either her lesson or her future. Never try to be both. Final message: calm, strong, and direct. So, can a disloyal woman become loyal? Yes, but only when life forces her to confront herself. Not when you beg her to. Not when you wait for her. And certainly not when you let her betray you twice. If this message hit you, if it opened your eyes, then don't just swipe away like nothing happened. Because this channel is not entertainment. It's awareness. It's protection. It's psychological armor. Subscribe, and I'll keep giving you what the world refuses to tell you. This is not just a channel. This is your wake-up call.